Go here, and this is my dread journey, week 2, week goes. Um, yeah, still holding it in there. Okay, in my last video, I mentioned that the dreads in the front were starting to come apart, so I had gotten them retwisted. I actually got them retwisted before Christmas, but I wasn't able to make the video because busy holidays. But ever since I got them retwisted, they've been holding in there. They haven't been coming apart. Been doing pretty good so far. But I only got the front retwisted, not the rest of the part because the one who does my hair was in a rush, so was only able to get to the front. But when she did retwisted them, she used the tropical roots and she also used beeswax. Um, I hear a lot of things, about beeswax that is bad. It leaves a lot of residue, which is true. It does leave a lot of residue, but I guess if you keep it minimal and don't use too much, it doesn't leave as much residue. Which when I got my hair retwisted, she only used a fingertip amount. So by next day, it was all gone. All the little white stuff, flake stuff, was all gone. And let me take this off. Okay, so this is how they are right now. See the difference from last week? These are still the same. Sorry, I can't do a 360 right now because I'm using my phone to do this. But yeah, they're doing a lot better. They're not unraveling. They're a lot stronger, just as good as the one on the sides. And the direction here is kind of weird because the other ones right here go back, or the direction is either to the side right here or going back. These three ones right here are going forward. Not sure how that's gonna look once they start to get longer. Maybe they're gonna grow out this way, but hopefully, they start to go with the flow and go with the rest of them growing back. Not sure how that's gonna play out, but hey, when it gets here, it gets here. But also in my last video, I mentioned how about sleeping cap in the sleeping cap, the satin cap. So this week I went and got finally got me a sleeping cap. Got this one right here. Not sure what it's called, but I got it at Sally's. There's some pros to this. The pros is that it keeps your hair in place at nighttime. Especially if you are a bad sleeper or a wild sleeper, tossing and turning, things like that. Also, it has two layers. It has this inner layer right here. It's just like a wave cap. And they have this outer layer right here. You see, it got little prints right here. But yeah, and also one good thing about it is that in this layer right here, supposedly infused in it are some nutrients that help your hair grow. Not sure about that. I don't smell any nutrients; it just smells like my hair. And also, but the cons are, those are just the pros. But one of the major flaw about this, even though it said extra large, it fit like an extra small. Because when I would wear it at night, it would just this strap right here was too tight, and so it would leave marks on my head. So to I wasn't gonna take it back and ask for a new one. So I just took the initiative and cut it. I made about 3 cuts, so it could be looser. So it wasn't leaving marks or anything in the morning. I was able to sleep because man, boy, that first night sleeping with this thing, my head was hurting. I mean, I woke up like at nighttime just trying to adjust it. I kept waking up trying to adjust it, but it just wouldn't work. So now that I've cut it, it's working a lot better. And also, I wear a wave cap under that at night just to make sure these are kept together, just for some extra protection. Just to keep these down because at first all of them were up, and I don't want my dreads growing crazy, so I wanted them to stay down and just grow grow well. And also, I didn't mention in my first video, like I was always been the type of person to wash my hair all the time, every day. At least wash my hair. And 2 weeks of my dread journey is also 2 weeks without washing my hair. So that's insane for me because it's something different. But and I get a little itch here and there, but it isn't as bad. It's just some minor itching, but sometimes I'll start to tap my head, and it kind of eases the itch, but after a while it just comes back and it comes back worse. So I've stopped doing that and just let it ride through, and after a while it just goes away. And one question I want to ask is, when should I wash my hair? Do I wait a month, or do I wait till they start to lock up till I feel some locking in there, or does it depend on who does it like alter between people? Is it different from everybody? That's just one of the questions I have. And also again, if I know how beeswax is bad. So any other products someone wants to recommend, that would be nice. Yeah, this is my second week of my dread journey. Staying strong. Definitely gonna ride this to all the way to the end, and I'll see everybody soon. Thank you.